Hi, everyone. My name is Kim Christensen. I'm a productivity coach, and I'm here today to talk to you about the reactivity trap. So I often work with my clients on shifting out of the reactivity trap into a more proactive, in control mindset, shifting into the success without stress, basically. And so I want to offer today 10 signs that you might be caught in the reactivity trap and 4 things that you can do to bust through the reactivity trap. So that first of all, those 10 signs that you might be caught up in a reactivity trap. Number 1, you feel like you're constantly putting out fires. You tell yourself that you don't have time to make a plan or invest in systems, and self development and self care are consistently being deprioritized. Number 2, you have this feeling that you're always forgetting something. There's always this sort of feeling, this niggling feeling at the base of your brain, like you're forgetting something, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Number 3, you often run late. Everything seems to be done with a sense of urgency, and you're always looking for a shortcut. Number 4, you often feel on edge, and when something unexpected comes up, you feel completely overwhelmed. Number 5, you live in a chronic state of stress and guilt. You feel like you can never quite get caught up. And in fact, you resent new requests with the idea that don't they know how busy I am? Which leads us to number 6. The default answer when you are asked how you're doing is busy. I'm very, very busy. Can't get caught up, chronically busy. Everything feels important and urgent. Number 7, at the end of the day, you feel exhausted. You can't make one more decision, even if it's just what to have for dinner. And you feel like you have the need to check out. So whether that's a glass of wine or junk food, scrolling on social media, or binge watching Netflix just to check out for a small period of time. And on that note, number 8, you find it hard to relax. So you can't quite sit still. And when there's some downtime, you feel like you're preoccupied with all of the things that you should be doing instead of sitting still. Your brain is constantly working, even when you're trying to fall asleep. Number 9, even though you're continually taking care of everyone else, you feel like you're not quite doing enough and you're afraid that you're letting people down. Number 10, the final one, you feel like you're on the treadmill of life where there's always more to do, but the scenery never really changes. So, if you feel like you're caught in this reactivity trap, I'd like to offer 4 small things that you can do to start to emerge from the reactivity trap. Those 4 things, first of all, is to set some small goals. So small that it could be just for this week, or even just for today, or even smaller, just for the next hour. Setting a goal helps you to shift and constrain your focus, and it makes decision making that much easier because when new things come at you, you can check quickly to see if it aligns with your goal or not. On that note, the second step that you can take to bust out of the reactivity trap is consider an active yes or no instead of a passive yes. Sometimes when we feel like we're drowning in tasks, we just add things without much thought, which I call the passive yes. An active yes or an active no is when you intentionally consider whether or not it's something that you want to take on and respond accordingly. If you're not in the habit of giving an active no, you could try an active not now. Number 3, create a plan. Again, if this is something that you're not in the habit of doing regularly, you can start small and just plan for tomorrow. Plan your work start time and your work end time and your breaks throughout the day. If this is a new habit for you, a new planning habit, Also, remember to give yourself self-compassion because trying anything new comes with some false starts, some missteps. And so the more you practice this, the easier it'll get. And last, but certainly not least, is ask for help. Try asking for assistance with something that you're working on currently, or better yet, delegate to someone entirely. Or ideal state, eliminate the task entirely. If you want to bust through the reactivity trap once and for all, I'll invite you to check out my website, financialwellnesscoach.ca. In my coaching program, my one-on-one private coaching program, I help my clients shift from reactive to proactive. They're able to regain control of their schedule, and they can shift from chronic overwhelm to a state of peaceful productivity. I'm wishing you all the best and much success in your journey to peaceful productivity. Take care, everyone.